The woman you want to become is watching how you move right now. Stop for a second. Read that again. Let the weight of those words sink into your bones. This is not a cute saying for a coffee mug. This is a fundamental law of your life. There is a version of you, 5 or 10 years from now, who is observing every single choice you make today. She is watching when you hit the snooze button. She is watching when you say yes when you mean no. She is watching when you scroll on your phone instead of taking one small step toward that big goal you keep talking about. She is your ultimate judge, your most honest mentor, your biggest stakeholder. Her opinion of you matters more than anyone else's, more than your boss, more than your partner, more than your friends, because her entire existence depends on the actions you take in this very moment. You are building her with every decision, every excuse, and every act of courage. She is the quiet voice that nudges you to do the hard thing, the pride when you follow through, and the disappointment when you let yourself down. You don't need to wait for a sign from the universe. The sign is the alarm clock going off. The permission is the choice you have in front of you right now. She is watching you. What will you show her? Let's talk about something I call identity accountability. It's a simple concept with profound implications for your life. Who are you when no one is watching? More importantly, who do you want to be when no one is watching? The gap between those two people is where your work lies. Every single action you take today is a vote for one of two identities: the person you are right now, or the person you intend to be. Your habits are not just habits, they are ballots cast for your future self. They are not based on your mood, your feelings, or your motivation. They are based on your actions. When you skip the gym, you cast a vote that says, "I am a person who doesn't prioritize my health." When you finish the difficult report, you vote, "I finish what I start." It is that simple. It is that direct. You are teaching yourself who you are with every move you make. If you want to become a woman who is calm and in control, you must start practicing calmness in moments of chaos now. If you want to be a woman who is wealthy, you must start making disciplined financial choices today. The grand future you envision is not built on grand gestures. It is built on a mountain of small, consistent votes. Think of your future self as the CEO of your life. She doesn't listen to your stories. She doesn't care about your excuses. She only looks at the data. Did you do what you said you would do? Yes or no? Her approval is the approval that truly matters. Start voting for the identity. Now, let's make this practical. You need a tool to connect with this future self. You need a way to check in with her before you act. I call this the Future Self Audit. It's a series of simple, direct questions you ask yourself throughout the day, especially when you are at a crossroads. Before you make a choice, pause, take a breath, and ask her. Visualize that powerful, calm, successful woman you are building. The key is to answer with a simple and brutally honest yes or no. No justifications, no long stories, just the truth. Here is your morning audit. Ask these as you plan your day. Would the woman I want to become sleep in and rush her morning? Would she scroll for 30 minutes before her feet hit the floor? Would she skip planning because she doesn't feel like it? Would she wear something that makes her feel sloppy and small? The answers give you your marching orders for the morning. They provide immediate clarity, cutting through the fog of feelings and fatigue. Here is your audit for choices throughout the day. Would she overspend on this item to get a temporary emotional lift? Would she avoid that difficult conversation because it feels uncomfortable? Would she complain about the problem or start looking for a solution? Would she take the easy path just because it is easy? These questions act as a filter. They force you to evaluate your impulses against your intentions. Your future self will notice every single time you choose her over your short-term comfort. Each time you do, you strengthen that connection. You build trust with her. You have the questions. Now it is time for action. You must begin to act like her. First, dress like her. Not about buying expensive clothes, about respecting yourself. Pull out clothes that make you feel weak, sloppy, or stuck in the past. Put them in a bag. Choose an outfit for tomorrow that makes you feel powerful. A clean, pressed shirt. When you dress to respect yourself, you carry yourself differently. You stand taller. You command a different energy. Dress for the job you want. Dress for the income you want. Dress for the life you want. Second, speak like her. Speak with clarity and intention. Do not use filler words. Do not over-apologize for taking up space. Record yourself for 1 minute. Notice how often you say, like, or I just think. Cut those words out. Replace "I'm sorry" with "Thank you for your patience." Speak in shorter, more direct sentences. Your voice is a tool of leadership. When you speak with conviction, people listen, and you listen. Third, move like her. Your physiology dictates your psychology. Do not slouch, do not scurry, move with purpose. Pull your shoulders back, lift your chin. Take a slow, deep belly breath. Walk into a room with a steady, unhurried pace. Make eye contact. Posture signals confidence and calm, even if you don't feel it yet. Change your body, change your mind. Fourth, track like her. She is not vague about her goals. She is precise. She measures what matters. Pick one, just one, important goal: financial, physical, or professional. Identify one daily action that moves you toward it. Write it in a notebook or in an app. Every single day, do that one thing and check it off. A single checkmark is a vote, visible proof you keep your promises. That visual evidence creates momentum. Let's be very direct about money. The woman you want to become is financially sovereign. She is in control of her resources. This does not happen by accident. It does not start with a lottery win or a massive promotion. Financial elevation begins with the small, unglamorous habits of daily discipline. Your future self is watching how you handle every single dollar. She is watching to see if you are a person who can be trusted with more. If you cannot manage $100 with discipline, you will not be trusted with 100,000. Discipline is the most direct form of love and respect you can show your future self. It is not punishment. It is a promise that you value her security and freedom more than your immediate desire for a new pair of shoes or another takeout meal. Every time you choose to save instead of spend, you are casting a vote for her. You are telling her, "I see you. I am building a foundation for you. You can rely on me." This is how you build wealth. Here is your action plan. For the next 30 days, track every single dollar you spend. Use an app, a notebook, whatever. Just track it. Awareness is the first step to control. Second, save first, not last. The moment you get paid, before any bill or coffee, transfer a set amount to savings. Make it automatic. Pay your future self first. Third, identify one non-essential spending category and cut it. Just one. For 30 days. Use that money to pay down debt or add to savings. This is not about deprivation, it's about intentionality. Money is a tool to build a life of freedom, not a cage of debt. She is not afraid to take small, calculated risks that align with growth. She invests in herself. She puts resources where her ambitions are. Start today. Make one financial choice your future self would nod at. Even as small as making coffee at home, she is watching. Earn her trust. The words you use have the power to build your reality or to tear it down. Banish "I hope" and "I wish." Replace them with "I will" and "I choose." This is not a word game. It is a fundamental shift in your personal power. You move from passenger to driver. When you make a plan, call it a promise. A promise has weight. It makes you accountable. Keep your promises to yourself with the same integrity you would keep a promise to someone you deeply respect. Find your daily mantra. Short, powerful, present tense. I am disciplined. I am in control. I finish what I start. Say it out loud. Repeat it when you face a moment of weakness. Let it be the voice of your future self cutting through the noise. You do not become her someday. You become her decision by decision, moment by moment, vote by vote. The transformation is not a dramatic leap across a chasm. It is a bridge built one plank at a time. A choice to get up, a choice to speak up, a choice to save, a choice to finish, a choice to say no, a choice to keep a promise you made to yourself. It isn't glamorous. It isn't always exciting. But it is the only thing that is real. She is not a fantasy. She is an inevitability as long as you keep casting your votes for her. The woman you will become is not asking for perfection. She is asking for progress. She is asking for your vote. Give it to her. You don't become her someday. You become her decision by decision. Share this with a woman building her next level.